Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
We back,
everyone
baby.
around the world, we are here for you. Another episode of ABOV The Multiverse. I am Adrian Blest.
I'm Avery Harden.
And we're on episode 131, which is crazy because actually this is our three
years. Dang, I forgot about it. I literally forgot about that when I got here. I would have got us a cake. I would have got us balloons, all that.
It's all good.
But you know what, man? We celebrating here, man. 3 years.
3 years of doing this podcast.
3 years, man. And
it's
then crazy enough, before we keep going, because we got the 50 or 100 of you that are here right now. Thank you guys. To the 50 or 100 of you that
seriously.
always watch, because it's not just 3 people. It's not just 3. It's 50. Like you guys watch at least. What is it? 25% that have to watch in order to get a view.
I don't know.
Like you watch somewhat of it to make us get a view. So thank you.
Yeah. We definitely appreciate it, dude. All the work's worth it, and we're gonna continue. We ain't got no plans to stop and dude. This is fun. If you I might put this in. I might leave it in the beginning, or I might put it to the end, and you guys can watch it. But even Avery, we were just talking for like 20 minutes before the podcast, and then we're like, oh wait, let's start the podcast. Because we're already talking about social media and music videos and like the personal stuff that Avery's doing with his work and stuff. So and the music that he's doing. So if you're into that stuff, that's either in the beginning or at the end. We'll see how interesting it was. But I know what we're going to talk about today. I definitely want to talk about Welcome to Deary. I definitely want to talk about UFC.
Because I'm really
I definitely want to talk about boxing because there was a huge boxing thing that just got announced. So literally today, I think, or yesterday.
Right there.
Yeah, Anthony Joshua versus.
I thought you meant the guy who stripped his weight.
Nah, if you're like a super.
No. I'm talking about the championship. The guy that relinquishes.
No. That's like you have to be a super boxing fan.
Okay.
Alexander Usyk, if you guys know who that is, but
I mean Jake and Joshua. But that's ridiculous.
The thing. We're gonna talk about.
That's ridiculous.
Jake Paul fighting Anthony Joshua. If you don't know, we're gonna set it up for you. So that's happening. I don't know what else.
I mean, it's not too much.
We went to go see. Now You See Me, Now You Don't.
Yeah. Dre has. Crazy enough, if we want to get started with that, somebody on TikTok was giving a review, and they loved it and hated it. And they hated it because they feel like it's about to turn into the Fast and Furious franchise.
I mean,
they were like
not as successful as that.
Yeah. They're like it's literally the same thing. You band up musicians. Oh, you band up car guys, and the car guys do exactly what they're supposed to do. Oh, the musicians do exactly what they're supposed to do. And magicians. And then
have you seen that clip of like I forgot. I think it's Sukihana, where she's interviewing with the white girl, and she's like, I'm a magician.
I messed up. But yeah. So like basically the parallels were crazy, and he was like, and you got a Dwayne Johnson in the movie as well as in a Mark Ruffalo, where he's, you know what I mean? It's like, oh shoot, like they're right. And then he was like. Yeah, and they are open ending it every single time. Yeah, and I was like, I get it. But to that guy's credit, I am the target audience. I love Fast and the Furious. Honestly, it's ridiculous, but I still go and watch it. I just like that. That's really entertaining to me. Yeah. And the same thing for Now You See Me. It's really entertaining. And then this one was really good. The villain sucked really bad. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm sorry. That villain, they could have got a way better villain because it was just...
And like
it was
and her accent,
maybe the acting and action. Yeah, I don't know.
So that's my problem with it. It was not like the movie in general was okay, but like the acting was overacting. It was bad. And then the one thing that I was saying is like I think that you're okay with a lot of like movie tropes. And a movie trope is like, you know what a movie trope is? A movie trope is like. A trope is like when it's like something that they always do, right? Like for example, I give you an example in Welcome to Deary. This pisses me off. Like it will be a scene that like starts like it's a scene and they walk into an office and they say something and then like okay, cool, all right, cool, and then they walk away and I'm like. There's no way they shot the scene for that 20 seconds, so I know his ass is about to come back and be like, hold on, before you leave, like, let me talk. And then they have the whole conversation, right? And then it's a long-ass scene. But I'm like, they start so many scenes like that where I'm like, why do you keep doing that trope of like, oh, I'm going to say something real quick, I'm going to leave, but you call me back in, and then we have the real conversation. Yeah. Like, they do that so much, and every time I see it, I'm like, oh, my God, dude, that's so dumb. Like, stop doing that. Like, so that's what I mean by movie tropes. There's certain things that movies do, and every movie's done, and it's like low-hanging fruit, and it's corny, and those things, when I see it, I'm like, oh my God, really? Again? Like we've seen this 1,000 times. Like do something that like is like gonna make me think like, whoa, what's happening? Right? That's my point about Welcome to Deary, they do that trope a lot with the walking back and forth, but they also do a lot of things that are awesome that I've never seen before, right? So that's why it gets me. I think I don't like when a movie like dumbs down itself to like explain it to me. There's a perfect. This is we're gonna segue to Welcome to Deary too because I want to. But in Welcome to Deary, there's this black general who moves to Deary with his wife. And she was from the South, and she was a part of like the movement. She helped out with civil rights and stuff.
Yeah.
And they have a son, Will, who's like really smart, right?
Okay.
And so, in the show, like Will's being fucked with by Pennywise. They're looking into Pennywise, and they're like figuring out all this stuff about it.
Okay.
His dad is a general in the military, and the reason
is that the one with the thing?
The amygdala, his fear is off, so he can't he's doing his thing, and then the wife's kind of doing her thing. So, but there's a part in the show where the kid gets scared from Pennywise. He tells his mom, but like not really tells his mom. And then she brings it up at the dinner table when it's all three of them, and she says something about like, oh, he has a new girl that he's like whatever, a new girlfriend or something. And he's like, Dad, like mom, like why don't bring that up? Blah, blah. And then when the kid leaves, the dad is like, so is she like, you know, and they don't have to say, is she black? No, but like they're implying and they let you figure it out. They're like, you kind of get the inference of like him being like, like she's, is she black? You know what I mean? Like it was a funny little moment in the show, but it was one of those moments where I'm like, you didn't have to explain it to me. I got it, dude. I get what they're trying to say when they do that. It's when they're like, she's not. Is she black? Like that, like you don't have to say it with that to say it. You know what I mean? So I love when movies and shows do that. And with Now You See Me, Now You Don't, there was like a lot of parts where like they're like, we have to get the key card. Why? Because the key card activates the little sensor, and the little sensor does this. And if we get the little sensor to do that, then we do that. And it's like, okay, like don't explain it to me. Just let me figure it out, dude. You know.
Well, what I will say though, I don't want to bash the movie too much. The twist was fantastic. The
twist was good.
I love what they did with the twist. And spoiler alert, let's just get into it because
spoilers.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you're gonna watch it, don't skip this part. Please skip this part because I feel like it was a great reveal. It was a satisfying reveal at the end. So spoiler.
I'll give it that.
So yes, Justice. I think his name's Justice.
Justice Smith. Yeah.
Justice Smith being like. I thought that was cool. Him being like the lone, orphan
behind the scenes. Like,
I thought that was cool. And then he becomes he's the mastermind of it all. And then that's his stepsister. Yeah. I thought that was one of the coolest.
Yeah, it was a cool.
You know what I mean? And the reveal at the end where he trapped her, and then the whole like part of them like. Because I knew that was
putting on a show for them to see, and he was even playing the Horseman.
Yes, and that was cool because from both of the first ones, they always set up a big reveal, and they're about to drown. Like that was very cheesy, but like it's like, oh, is this a part of the plan actually? Like at that part, I didn't know. Like I was like, oh, like is this a part, or did she really trap them? What the hell?
Are they really like getting played? Or are they not getting played? Because they always seem in control.
Yes, and then. Lo and behold, Justice was in control of the whole thing, right? Justice and his two friends. And I thought that twist was fantastic. And I probably messed up your mind because you don't even know what I'm talking about. Because I have a bad time explaining. Dre's better.
No, that's good. I mean, that's right. I think it was good, but I think like that's the thing too was like that part was like over-explained to me. Like I got it, but then then they like really over-explained it.
But they did that.
But I still didn't really catch on to it that much. Where I was like. Oh, that was really cool. I don't know.
They did it in both the ones.
Yeah.
But
the first one was great. The second one was good. The third one is like okay.
So for over explaining, sometimes I understand it, but because of the trick, they were explaining. That's how they did it.
I need them to explain the trick and how they got away with all the stuff that they did. Like that part's cool because that's always like the best part of the movie.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
But anyways, man,
I think the kids did like the younger crew. Their acting was really good. Like Justice Smith's acting was good. The girl's acting was pretty good.
The young girl,
and then the guy was really good. The other guy who was kind of like a jerk.
He was sick. Yeah,
he was a good actor.
He was sick.
He
for
did
sure.
really good. But like even Jesse Eisenberg, who's like the main character. Like there was parts where he was a little off.
Yeah.
Like from the beginning, I was like, you seem like you're an old, like you've gotten older and you're kind of overplaying this role. Overplaying the older guy.
Yeah. because he's not that old. I feel like he's probably our age.
Yeah, exactly.
They made him probably. They tried to make him seem like he was like old.
Yeah, like he was like
not
late
Owen,
40s,
what's his
late
name?
50s.
Woody Harrelson's age.
And it's like
which Woody Harrelson is like.
But then even then, like his acting, it seemed like he was like trying too hard to be that character that he's not anymore. Like I think he worked for him when he was younger, but now that he's a little bit older, it just doesn't work anymore. I don't know. It just felt off. And then Woody Harrelson's great. He did good. It's cool that they brought Isla Fisher back, and like I think everyone else's acting, it wasn't that bad, but like I think maybe it was the writing.
Kat didn't like Lula.
Yeah, Lula.
But I love
Lula's cool. She's funny. I love. She's funny. She brings a little like funny moments to it.
Kat was like, this was annoying.
Yeah, she's kind of corny, but. I don't know. It was cool. It was whatever. Even like the Mark Ruffalo part at the end, where like it's
see, okay, that's one thing I would say.
They couldn't.
What? That's what I was gonna say, man. That part pissed me off because it's like, okay, I was waiting for him the whole movie, and then they bring him in as a hologram. It's like, don't even do it. Like that part was so unnecessary. Unnecessary. That part was really unnecessary. Sure. I did not appreciate that part, especially because it's like he's the eye or whatever. Like it's like, bro, like just get him or like wait till the next. Like you didn't have to blatantly put it in our face that you're planning on creating another one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Now You See Me 2 didn't have it. Like I wasn't expecting the Now You See Me 3. Yeah. Like now you did it where it's like, okay, now you're planning on now. Yeah. It's like, bro, okay.
And that part was cheesy where like they brought in the thing and they open it up and then it's like his hologram. And the one thing I pointed out to Avery, like as soon as we left the movie, is during that part, like obviously I know it's I know holograms aren't real, so like I knew that wasn't like a real thing that they were watching. So like they're sitting, when they're filming that, they're recording it on a table where all 7 of them or 8 of them are all standing around a table and they're acting to nothing. So you watch everyone's individual reactions and like you see some people overacting, you see people not acting enough, you see people. It's weird. Where like Jesse Eisenberg's like,
yeah. I know.
Did you hear what he said? It's like, dude, you guys like what? Like, how do you guys film this? Anyways, but regardless, I don't know. I didn't love it, but it was fun. It was a fun movie to go see.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to see Tron tomorrow. You want to go with us? I think Matt wants to go see Tron. I've never seen the first one. But Matt really wants to see it.
I thought it's out on freaking.
He wants to see it in theaters because I heard because it has like a 9 Inch Nails original theme, like soundtrack and. The visuals are supposed to be cool. I do hate Jared Leto a lot, but Matt,
I got an Uber. Early,
so. What
time are you guys going?
Tomorrow at 7:10.
Oh, p.m.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's Tuesday. I might be down actually.
Okay.
I'll be down.
Yeah, well, let us know. He already got tickets, so just hit him up.
Yeah.
But anyways, we're gonna go see Tron tomorrow. I don't even know if I'm gonna like that movie. I heard the first one's good. I didn't watch it, but
first one was good.
I have to watch it tonight so I can watch the second one tomorrow.
First one was good.
I'm watching that tonight.
I thoroughly enjoyed it, man. But I'm gonna watch Running Man.
Oh, Running Man looks cool.
Sometime this weekend. I just want to watch it just to see like
Glenn Powell's blowing up. I don't know who this dude is, but he's like blowing up.
Yeah, I don't know who he is either. The Domingo dude is good in it.
Oh, really?
But I just want to check it out. I just want to see what's up because it looks pretty.
I'm sure it's
good.
exciting.
And then next week, man, we got it, man. Knives Out pops up in theaters.
I haven't seen any trailers or anything for it. Like,
no it's supposed to be on Netflix, but they are dropping it
in theaters
for Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay.
Thanksgiving, and then I think it's just that weekend, and then they're gonna just go straight to Netflix.
Okay, cool.
So it's not supposed to be in theaters. I think they just do a theatrical drop. Is that I'm saying that right?
Yeah.
Theatrical drop. But yeah, that comes out. Yeah, and then next week is all freaking what do you call it?
Christmas movies?
No. Stranger Things. It's gonna be the internet's gonna be filled up with whatever that's happening there.
Yeah, there's a lot of. Maybe I'll catch up on Stranger Things so I can watch that when it's live.
And I think big things are gonna happen in it. Honestly, because I think the internet's already talking about the black kid. I think the black kid's gonna die. They say he's not in the. He said that he's not in the finale, so it leads me to believe they're gonna be killing people. Like, because why would he not be in the finale? He's part of the main cast. So, or maybe he's doing a pump fake. I don't know.
Okay.
But I think this is gonna be a big deal around the internet. So I'm gonna watch it, and I'll if Dre doesn't watch it, I'll do what he's doing with Welcome to Derry. I'll try to write notes and try to get like a thorough thing. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'll give. I feel like Stranger Things has to be based, like, or not based off of, but at least like inspired by it, because because it's a bunch of kids dealing with like a thing. Like it's a losers club from it. That book was written a long time ago, and I'm sure they read that it and all the Stephen King movies and shows and everything are like books like inspired a lot of pop culture. So.
Yeah, Dad, I can't remember what I'm trying to remember what the
literally
thing
is about.
It's
like,
Vecna. Vecna's like the main thing but I don't know if it's like a it character, like a
it's a scary
like the
thing
entity.
Yeah.
I forget. I actually about to get. I actually get back into this tonight, honestly, because I'm having a memory loss of like exactly what happened to how I even started.
Just like in Welcome to Deary, guys. Well, I was gonna say this too. I know the Moana live action trailer came out today. I did watch that. That was whatever. Oh, also,
yeah, I mean, it's gonna sell. Don't get me wrong, but I haven't even seen the first. I haven't even seen the live action.
I know the song.
the animated
I know the songs because my girlfriend plays them, But yeah, I mean, I think I saw it. I got it. I watched it one time maybe, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's good." But I didn't like. Yeah. It didn't hit with me like other ones.
Guys, let's get into this really fast. Are we getting older? Are we getting too old for Disney movies?
No, because it's not that Disney movie. It might be Disney movies because the Toy Story trailer came out and that looks good, but that's Pixar, so I don't know.
Yeah, and Buzz Lightyear, the Buzz Lightyear movie was cool. I like that movie. And then all the Toy Stories are dope. So I don't know, man. I don't know. And also I liked me personally, I like Mufasa. I like the live action Lion King.
My mom said the new Lion King was really good.
Mufasa was dope.
Yeah, or maybe
I told you that. Yeah, I told you that.
But my mom, what was the new one is that the new
one? It's
one?
Mufasa, yeah.
I think my mom
Mufasa,
was like,
that was about how he became king. Yeah. And how Scar became Scar. Okay. It's crazy. It's actually like the storyline and everything. Now, the reason why I had doubts in the beginning, or not doubts, but like I was like annoyed at it, is because the song. I always wanted a brother, but it grew on me, and I like the song now.
Yeah, that's how it works.
But yeah, I Disney, man, it's just maybe it's just I'm tied to this nostalgia of Toy Story and Lion King, so anything they throw out, I'll watch it. And like maybe the storylines aren't hitting. Coco was cool, so I enjoyed Coco.
Yeah, there's a lot of good. I like animated movies. Like Zootopia is coming out. Zootopia 2.
Yeah, you tell me to watch it. I haven't watched it.
You haven't watched Zootopia yet? Yeah. Zootopia is amazing, and Zootopia 2 is probably going to be really good. I don't know if it'll be as great as the first one, but it seems like it's going to be good. And then what I'm super excited for, they just released a trailer for.
What's that?
Super Mario Galaxy movie.
Okay, I haven't even seen the first one.
You haven't seen Super Mario movie? Oh, man, dude, that's like...
I think I've watched it.
I think that was one of the
I
best.
watched it in blocks. Like, I remember...
No. You have to watch the full thing through, dude. It's so freaking good.
Oh, no, I think I watched it through. Because I'm thinking about everything that happened. I think it just wasn't like... my
memorable.
Cup of tea.
Yeah, I'm a Super Nintendo fan. Like my first system was a Game Boy. My first system was after that was a Nintendo 64. I had the GameCube. I had the I had the Wii. I had the Wii U, and I had the Switch. And now I really want the Switch too. I'll get it. I'll get it one day. I just want more stuff to come out for it first.
GTA, it's gonna drop.
There's literally like 2 games for it right now, and I'm like, you can't sell me $500 product without like having games. It's like Switch games, but I'm like, I already have a Switch. I don't want to play it. I could play it on my Switch or whatever.
Yeah.
So, anyways, but Super Mario Galaxy movie looks sick, and I'm really excited for it. Jack Black's gonna be back for it. Like it's good, dude. I think Chris Pratt plays Mario.
Yeah.
Like Luigi's Charlie from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I forgot his name. But Charlie. But yeah, it looks so dope. I'm excited for that. Obviously, we got Fire and Ash coming out.
Yeah, I'm excited for
Avatar.
that, dude.
That's gonna be sick.
That's gonna be sick. And I heard it's long. It's longer than the first one or the second one.
It picks up like immediately after the second one.
Yeah, dude.
We just watched the second one. I'm so
excited,
last month.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'm excited for that. That's gonna be the banger. That's gonna be a banger.
They've been releasing some behind the scenes footage.
Trying to stay away from because I don't want to know.
Yeah. Well, I'm super curious to know. Like, I kind of want to know.
I haven't seen it,
but there hasn't been like leaks or anything like how like a Marvel movie. You know what I mean?
You gotta we gotta do the things. I gotta when I get home, I gotta call you because the Disney doing the household thing again.
I got you.
Hey, freaking stupid! Hold on, let me do a rant real quick, man. Listen, yo,
breaking news.
Yo, streaming services, y'all are so greedy, bro. Like I don't understand. Like. Shout out to my dog right here. We exchange streaming services. Yeah. So I have Netflix, and he uses my Netflix. He has Disney Plus. I use his Disney Plus. And what else do I have? I think I low-key probably leech off of everything that he has, low-key. But anyways, the thing is, like, My dog is paying for it. Bro, if he wants to share what he's paying with his homies, bro, how can you dictate that? Yeah. That doesn't make no sense to me. Yeah. Like, he's paying for it. Like,
I want you to watch this.
I don't understand why y'all are holding it hostage. What he's paying for,
because they want you to pay too.
But that doesn't. I get that, but I'm like, but if he's paying for it and he wants to give his password out to somebody. Bro,
but I feel like it should work the same way, like if it was a family, right? The whole point of it is like it's a family. Like you might be a family. Your family might be the husband, the mom, the dad, 3 kids. Yeah, and they might all need to log in different rooms, whatever, But it might be the same household. But maybe they
they do household. Like every time I see the thing, like right now, like I wanted to watch some Christmas movie last night, and I went on a thing, and it was like, "Oh, are you not at home right now?" And I'm like, "Oh my god!" So I was gonna have to hit you up, and I was like, "I'm not gonna do that."
But that also is like one of those things where it's like, where I've also given it to like multiple people, so like maybe that it's just
multiple people are watching at the same time.
Watching at the same time.
But it's yours. That is, you are paying the money.
That's the only time I ever get mad, and I'm like, I'm trying to watch like HBO, and I'm like, it won't let me watch it, and I'm like, I pay for this shit. I'm like, who else is watching at the same time as me right now?
It's so funny that he says that because before I got my it was my TV in the living room, and now Lisa's TV's in the living room, and she was watching HBO stuff on my TV. So like she has the login, like she looks from my stuff. So Lisa has it on her TV in the living room, my TV, and her TV in the room. So whenever you're trying to watch HBO, she's probably on there because I'm not on HBO that much.
I mean, it hasn't given me any problems.
Okay.
This is like maybe like months and months ago.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, I
it's been good.
I can attest to like somebody probably watching when you're watching.
Yeah, and I think HBO is like the number one thing I watch. Like for sure. That's like Which, speaking of which, I'm gonna let's talk about HBO a little bit because obviously Welcome to Derry's on there. I want to kind of briefly talk about the last episode, but also 2 other shows that are on there. Well, let's talk about 3 others.
The chair one?
So the Chair Company, I actually skipped this week's episode. I didn't watch it, so I'm not going to talk about Chair Company, but it's still really good. Go watch it. I still love it. I just haven't watched it yet. But Smiling Friends, Smiling Friends is amazing. You got to watch it, dude. The last episode it's just so good. Smiling Friends is great. Also, Rick and Morty, dude.
It's back?
I had missed the last episode. So there's 8 seasons, I think. Mm-hmm. I had missed the last episode of the season 7, and it was on regular TV, and I put it on. I was like, wait, I haven't seen this episode. And I'm like watching it, and it's I don't know if you see the one with the hole where they go in the hole, the fear hole. No, yeah. So that episode might have been one of the greatest episodes of Rick and Morty I've ever seen.
Okay,
it was so like perfect Rick and Morty, and I was like, damn, that was good, dude. And so after like I watched that, and then I went to HBO and I rewatched all of season 8 pretty much.
Okay.
And so
I don't think I've seen season 8, honestly.
Yeah, and season 8's pretty good, but like the last episode is really good with Memory Rick and stuff. If you guys know Memory Rick and like all that stuff, that's just crazy. But it's really good. So HBO's killing it. They got Rick and Morty. They got Smiling Friends. They got The Chair Company. They got Welcome to Derry. And then they have this new show that I started watching, which I feel like it's not meant for me, not made for me, but it's pretty good. I like it. It's called I Love LA. Okay. And it's a new show. It's about like it's kind of making fun of like the LA influencer life, but in a way that like they're just living like the life. Like it's like about living in LA and like but like modern LA where it's like. So basically the whole thing, and the main girl, she's kind of cute. Her friend is, fine. Mm-hmm. Anyways, it's about basically like she lives in LA. She's kind of struggling. She lives with her boyfriend, and she works for an agency, like a talent agency kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And then her boyfriend lives with her, and he's like a teacher at a school, and her best friend from like high school.
I just thought of something.
No, her best friend from high school.
I was trying to hold it in.
No, say.
I was just thinking, bro, why don't we create a reality TV show?
We've talked about this before, and we could definitely create a reality TV show. But that's a whole other thing. We've talked about production needs for that. It's a lot. And editing on that's insane.
We could do it.
We could do something similar to that.
But we can do it on a smaller scale. Yeah, anyways.
We'll get
I just thought about that because that's what Dre lives for, and we can I can act.
I thought about multiple.
I can act. So whatever Dree says, if we could come up with something really cool and funny,
Drewski's essentially doing that, right?
Drewski's
doing it, and he's doing it better than anyone else.
We can make it happen.
Yeah.
A TV reality TV show could be good. What up, Kat?
Hey, I have to pick up Karen from Hertz. It's down the street. Can I take your car?
Yeah.
And then do you guys want In-N-Out? You guys want to get In-N-Out?
I can't eat it.
Thank you, though. Can you give me?
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. By the way, guys, I am 27 pounds down.
Hey.
And I was scared because we had to fight the UFC fight, and it was a lot of bad stuff at this party. A lot of bad Wingstop or no.
Yeah, when he says bad stuff, he means
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Like food.
Food. Buffalo Wild Wings, ranch, pizza. Bro, it was bad, and I was eating terribly, and
cookies.
Cookies, and I felt guilty. But then today I worked out, and then I went on a scale, and I'm good. I'm still at 27 pounds down. So 27 pounds down, y'all. On the road to, I think I got 63 more pounds till I'm at my weight.
Hell yeah!
That I want. Yeah.
You should watch on YouTube my one of my favorite comedians right now, Stavi Hawk.
Oh yeah, the guy that was in Bugonia.
He does a vlog every week because he's on tour doing his tour for his comedy show. And it's like him and his friends in a tour bus, and he's doing a weight loss journey blog. And I've been watching it every week he posts it. I like me and Kat both watch it. Like, and it's just him like documenting his workouts, so him walking around, him doing his show. It's cool. It's fucking dope. It's dope. You should watch it. I'll show you.
Check it out.
But okay, so let me talk about this show. I Love LA. It's on HBO. Basic show about like influencer type chicks and people, right? And it's really funny. It's really good. It's definitely not made for me. It's definitely like a gay show. Like I feel.
It's like a.
It's made for the gays.
It's like I know.
It's made for like girly girls and for the gays, and then. I feel like I'm not supposed to like it as a guy, but I do like it a lot. It's really funny, dude. It's really funny. But it's like her best, essentially the main girl, her best friend after high school, like they kind of had a falling out, and her friend moved to New York.
Is it a reality or is it
it's a scripted show.
Okay.
It's very like well done too. It's very like it's shot very well. Like the style's cool, the way their style is cool. The writing is really good, really funny, and even though like not much is happening, it's still really funny. It's really good. But the girl and her best friend have a falling out. Her best friend ends up moving to New York, and she becomes like an Instagram influencer type of chick. And she's working at the agency in LA, and she's kind of not doing that well. She asks for a promotion. She doesn't get it. And then she's like, well, actually, I know Tallulah Steele, who was like her best friend back in the day. And she just did a ad deal with these people. And then like, oh, whoa, really? Like you work with her? You know her? Like, oh, maybe we can bring her into the agency kind of thing. So she was thinking about it, but she kind of does. She's fallen off with her. She don't like her. But then out of nowhere, her friend comes back to town, and her other friend flew her in. So now she's like living at her house with her, and they decide like ultimately the first episode they kind of like are like she's still mad at each other, but her friend is hot and like she's like an Instagram influencer chick, and she basically decides to become her manager, and so now she's managing her, and it's like a whole little storyline of like but it's just LA life, and it's not like our LA, it's like elite LA. But it's funny, dude. It's really funny. It's like it's really good. So highly recommend if you're into that kind of stuff. I don't know. It's definitely a show for the gays, but I support it, dude. I'm an ally.
Show for the gays.
I'm an ally. But it's really funny, dude. It's really funny.
I just seen the Warriors for the first time.
Warriors?
I've never seen that.
Like the movie Warriors?
Yeah, I've never seen it.
It's a dope movie.
I've never seen it. I was like, oh,
you watched the old school one?
Yeah, that was
it's a cool concept, but it would never work nowadays. But it's because like the idea of like different gangs, like different streets, like that. Like I don't know.
And it was. I mean, I gotta lie, it was pretty bad. Like I was like the dude kept saying the F word like a lot, and then he was about to like rape the girl in the park, like yo, that's crazy.
It's a wild movie. It's wild.
That's crazy, but yeah, I seen the Warriors for the first time. I thought it was cool. It was cool. I mean,
it's iconic.
But as of right now, I'm not watching anything, which is great because I think I should start rewatching Stranger Things so I can keep up to date with what we got going, and then also should rewatch my God, Avatar. So I'm up to date. But Avatar #1 is like implemented in my head, dog. Like back in the day,
you don't need to watch it.
Yes, literally back in the day, everybody that is not over the age of 30 we used to have these things called DVDs. And when you get a DVD, you run that thing to the ground, bro. Like, you rewatch and rewatch and rewatch. And I remember watching Avatar, like, for a week straight with my family. Like, bro, like, we were kids and we just loved, like, you know what I mean? Like, stuff like that. I remember Rush Hour used to, like, be played 3-4 days, consistently, bro. Like, so, like, there are movies that are implemented, and Avatar 1 is for sure, like, implemented in my head. Now, Avatar 2, I only saw one time that time at
you
the
only
movie
saw
theater.
it once?
Yeah, so I gotta
definitely
watch it again.
rewatch it. It's amazing. It's incredible.
Yeah.
And it's perfect because I left with so many questions, and then the trailer for this movie answered so many questions that I had.
Okay.
Like, leaving the second one. After watching it, I was like, fuck, what about this? Like, what's going to happen with this and that? Oh, like, what, his son and all this stuff. And, like, it literally all gets answered in the trailer. And then I'm sure there's so much more to the story.
Isn't that crazy, though? Thinking about that, though? Like, the way we consume media now.
Yeah.
Like, back in the day, we used to have to go to Blockbuster and used to get one movie and, like, probably have to rewatch it. But you rewatch those movies.
Yeah.
And now, like, I think about a lot of movies that I've watched in theaters, and I've only seen one. Now, the one that is not on this list is Sinners. I've seen that 3 times.
Oh, yeah.
Now, a lot of other movies I've only seen once, and I'm like, dang, dude, I haven't rewatched them like we used to do back in the day. That's crazy.
I don't know if a lot of movies have, like, rewatchability status like that anymore. Like, they don't. I think for me, rewatchability stuff is like stuff that, because like for action movies and different things like that, like once I see it once, I'm like, okay, that was cool. Mm-hmm. I can maybe see it again and be like, oh yeah, that was still cool. But like it doesn't make me want to rewatch it because I'm like, I already know what's gonna happen. Like, the suspense of it is already like killed for me, so I don't care to watch it again. Right? But like comedy movies, those movies I can watch over and over again because the jokes always hit and they're always funny. So like those movies, I don't care about what's really going on in the story. I'm waiting for the joke. Right? So those are funny. So like 40-Year-Old Virgin, I can watch 1,000 times. Like those kind of movies, I can watch over and over again. But like, a lot of movies like that don't have rewatchability. But we were forced to rewatch them, like a lot of those movies, because we didn't have the other option. Like, we only had those movies to watch. So
it was a movie that you watched like 5 times recently. You watched a movie a lot of times recently. I don't know which one it was. I think you went to the movies a few times. Maybe Sinners? I've seen Sinners 3 times.
Oh, I mean, I saw the Pharrell movie like 3 times.
3 times? Okay.
I saw Sinners 3 times, I think.
Sinners is the only one that I've watched multiple times.
It's usually movies that I'm like, I tell my mom and like my girlfriend to come watch it, and then we go watch it, and then like maybe other friends want to go watch it. But yeah, so I don't know. There's a lot of good stuff coming out, and there's some good stuff holding us over until we get like a really good show, like Wonder Man. Like Wonder Man, I'm excited for.
Did you hear about
what?
Toby?
Oh, Tobey Maguire and like
Doomsday.
Definitely in Doomsday. Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna be in it. I'm sure.
What is he gonna like? Where are we going with this? That's so okay. When I get leaks like this and like they're confirmed, I'm like, okay, I love that, but why did you say that? Because now I'm like, what? How is he gonna tie into like? Where are you gonna go? Are you gonna go back? Like, how do we get there? You know what I mean? And I think that's the beauty of. Well,
that's what the multiverse is. I think like there's been like, for at this point, I feel like it's different than how when Infinity Wars and Endgame came out, which I actually recently rewatched a little bit of Infinity War and a little bit of Endgame, and Endgame is so sick, but Infinity War, for whatever reason, I don't like the setting of Wakanda when they're in like the like kind of more like deserty stuff, and so
like
every
on
time
the
I see,
outskirts?
like on the outskirts of Wakanda, and when they're fighting there, like it just feels like so drab. Even though I know it's a cool scene and it's fun, but like when I see that, like I think when I see Infinity War, I think of that scene, and I'm like, that wasn't as fun. Like it doesn't excite me as much more of like Endgame, where it's like the big battle at the end, or like I don't know. Or like other movies like Fantastic Four, like the cityscape of being in New York and stuff, like that seemes more exciting to me. Anyways, I don't know, but I rewatched it.
I don't know why they didn't fight in the city.
Yeah, and it would have been way cooler. But anyways, as far as what I was getting, my point being is that for this movie, for Doomsday, there's been a lot of leaks and a lot of different things that have come out, unlike Infinity War. When Infinity War came out, I was super on like every single leak that came out. But for this one, I'm kind of like, okay, like this comes out, but then this comes out, but then this comes out, and then this comes out. And I'm like, I don't know what's real and what's not real anymore. Like where before it was like if this leak came out for Infinity War, I was like, oh shit, is like the Hulk gonna do? Like I don't know what is Captain America gonna die? Like it's big stakes for the first time. This one I'm like, it seems like I don't care where they go, just figure something out because it feels like they went this way, then they went this way, then they went that way, then they went and I'm like, just you know what, at this point, just like come up with something and put out the movie.
And I feel like it's the game too. It's the game of today. The game of today is hey, marketing team, let's throw this out. It's probably not gonna happen, but let's get them talking. It's the game of the marketing because I feel like everybody's doing that now. Let's have some type of drama connected to the film or TV show so people can talk about it. And then you know what I mean, like shout out to your girl, Sydney Sweeney, bro. She got everybody talking. You know what I mean, like that whole thing of I guess she's apparently racist or whatever. Like people got her in their mouth, man. Like everybody's talking about her, and I'm not gonna see any of those movies, but like I know that she's tied to drama, and now I know she has a movie called Christie. She has a movie called Housemaid. I didn't even know this before the whole racist thing, and I'm like, oh, dang. See, maybe you just need controversy around your movie, and you know what I'm saying. So saying Tobey Maguire or saying that they had fought whoever it was, two big stars that fought in the movie. Yeah. Now you hyping the movie up, and maybe the niggas didn't even fight. It was just like, yo, we need something to keep them, you know, because especially right now, like. Bro, Marvel is on the clock. If they don't hit, I definitely feel like they are. But if they don't hit, it is like I love them, and I feel like it's gonna be drastic for the niggas. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So to build hype and be like, yo, niggas was fighting. Yo, Tobey Maguire might come back. Yo, we got a hologram of Chadwick Boseman. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot you bring to the table to try to get people to be like, all right, I'm gonna see the movie. You know what I mean?
Every week there's something new though, like that comes out. It's like this week the news was, like there's a Council of Dooms, which is like the Council of Richards, but there's also the Council of Kang, right, which we saw already. So like that's a big news. We're like, oh, are they gonna kill Kang? Then there's talks about Kang coming back, and is Kang in the movie? And like, how did we get here? And then also the trailer is supposed to drop sooner than later, like in the next month. So we should be getting that soon, the trailer for it. So there's a lot of talk about that, but I don't know what's going on. I need to see something. I need to see what it is. Like another thing came out where it was like, oh, the trailer is definitely dropping with Avatar, and some people have seen it already, and it features a lot of Doom. And it's like, okay, cool. Like, yeah, it should feature a lot of Doom. It's Doctor Doom's movie. Yeah. So like, you know what I mean? Like, I just nothing's really stood out to me where it's like. I know like they're bringing back certain X-Men. Like I know Halle Berry was called or was involved, right? For like, so the X-Men are going to be there. Storm or Cyclops is going to have a big role, I think, in this movie. So I don't know, like it's going to be stuff like that, but I don't know what exactly is happening.
I seen something that said that the reason all these leaks are popping off is because they went to like multiple companies to try to get a trailer. Like that could be a lie, but they went to multiple companies to try to iron out a trailer that is good for, I guess, the Avatar one, and now all these people are saying what's in the trailer that they've seen. That's what I'm hearing. But then again, like I don't know what's real, so that could be a lie. Like it's a lie.
Well, you know what? It's so funny that you say that. The craziest thing, and I didn't even talk about this, and if you guys really want to know more, I guess you guys can go to like my Instagram. But dude, I found out some news about UFC fighter Jalen Turner. I called into a show being funny, being like, hey, dude, I met Jalen Turner at my work, and he told me he's going to come back to fight. Meanwhile, he has been retired for like a year, not even a year, like 6 months. And so I was like, he already said he's coming back to fight, and he told me, like, and so I don't know the dude. Like, I know him, but like, I don't know him, and like, I'm sure he's a great dude. And he, so I called in and I like was like, dude, Jalen Turner, I met Jalen Turner, and he told me he's coming back to fight. So like, breaking news, Jalen Turner's coming back. Meanwhile, I didn't know this, but then I'm watching the show 2 months later, and freaking. They are interviewing Jalen Turner, and the first thing they do is like, hey, is it true that you told this dude at PetSmart about you coming back to fight? And then they played my clip to him, and it was a whole thing. And now he messaged me, said that he don't trust me. And I'm like, I don't know you, but it's cool. I'm sure we could have been friends. That could have been a good opportunity. Maybe I could have done his social media or like done something for him for his comeback. Document his comeback would be fucking sick. Yeah. But also like. Whatever, dude. I don't know. It is what it is. I just thought it was a funny opportunity that, like, I had breaking news, like, what, So, but that's crazy. Like, but those are the kind of leaks that happen. Or like, it could be that some person at Marvel was showing a trailer to a company, and the assistant was like, "Oh shit! Like I got to see like Doctor Doom's in this. Like they show me footage of Doctor Doom." They tell an outlet that they listen to, like New Rockstars or someone or whoever does leaks, and they tell them like, "Hey, I found out that this happened," and then they report it, and then it becomes a thing. You know. Yeah. So
and then who knows? And then at that point, man, it's hard to trust because it'd be telephone at that time, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because even like the thing too, like Jalen Turner told me, he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm thinking about coming back in, like I'm planning on coming back in November." So I was like, "Hell yeah!" He told me he's coming back in November, and then now like more of his, that was literally the only interaction I had with him. But now these media things are like going off of like, "Oh, this guy said you're coming back in November, but he's actually coming back in December, so he got the month wrong." But like, is it true that you're coming back? And he's like, "Yeah, I was shooting for November, but it's actually December." But it's like that. Even that's how like little like, the news could be like telephone
it's
could
crazy,
be played,
dude.
right?
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
But I mean, regardless, man, I'm excited. I don't care, how it's gonna turn out or what it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a good movie, regardless. And I think even if these are tactics and they're just throwing stuff to keep people talking, I'm still gonna watch. I don't care.
Yeah. I mean, obviously we're gonna watch it.
We're gonna be the first.
Yeah, we'll be the first people in the movie theater.
9 a.m. dog.
I might take 2 days off of that movie. Like I might take the day off of the movie and then another day just to recover after watching it. That's how much I'm gonna love it.
It comes out in May.
I might save my money to go see it twice in 2 days.
It comes out in May, right?
Who knows? I might go crazy. Let's fuck it. I might save the money and go crazy and see it 4 times in theaters.
One thing I would hate to happen if bleep this out. If Hop comes back and we go on tour, I'll be pissed, bro. Yeah. I'll be pissed. Like I'm like, oh, dude, like you. Well, he likes Marvel too, so I think we'll all probably go together.
Okay, well,
I mean,
you better figure that out.
Like the biggest movie of our freaking generation. Yeah, this nigga wants to go out.
That's a holiday for us. I'm taking the days off. But regardless, that's gonna be a dope ass movie. Let's before we get out of here, I want to talk about this news because I think this is a big thing that we could talk about that I think a lot of people are going to watch. Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul. So, if you guys didn't know, Jake Paul is not a boxer, but he is a boxer. You guys know who Jake Paul is. Everyone knows who Jake Paul is at this point, right? You know about his boxing stuff. You already know about this stuff. You saw him fight Mike Tyson on Netflix. Well, he signed another deal to fight on Netflix, but with Gervonta Davis, Tank Davis, who is 135. Jake Paul is like 195, probably 200. I weigh 200. I think Jake Paul's bigger than me, right? So, he weighs like 200.
Jake's like what, 6 foot?
Probably, yeah. So Jake weighs like 200 pounds. He's fighting boxing people, but like not real boxers, right? But fighting Tank Davis, so he was going to fight Tank Davis. He signed a big-ass deal with Netflix. Everyone kind of like was like, here we go again with the Jake Paul stuff because he's fighting finally he's fighting like a real boxer, but he's also fighting a guy who's like way smaller than him, right? So like it looks dumb again. Just like he fought Mike Tyson, who's a real boxer, but he's old and like retired and like, right? Just like he fought an MMA fighter, but the guy had already been retired. And like it's just like a bunch of stuff, right? So it's not like he's picking and choosing these fights. Well, Tank was like the closest thing we were getting to a real fight. Tank had some legal issues, which he always does because he's dumb and he's making all these mistakes doing whatever he's doing and fucking up his money. But it's whatever because he's probably already a fucking multi-hundred millionaire, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. But he's doing his thing. He gets in trouble legally and has claims with women, which Jake Paul and MVP Promotions, which is most valuable promotions, is his promotion company, Jake Paul's. They do a lot for women's boxing. So when the Tank stuff came out, they're like, we have to separate ourselves from this because we support women's boxing. We support women. Like they're like bringing women's boxing back.
What Tank put on? What Tank do to women?
He got into another domestic violence case, another one. Oh, shit, or a claim, whatever. So he just keeps catching cases for like domestic violence, abuse, like stuff like that. So
is he a boxer or how can he hit women?
Yeah, he's a boxer and he'd be hitting women or shaking them or choking them or do whatever the fuck he does. Damn, just being dumb.
What a crazy fool.
Yeah, he's an idiot. Anyways, so Jake Paul took a stance on it and was like, we can't be with him, so F him. He's unpromotional. He's unprofessional anyways. He shows up late. He's not taking it serious. All this stuff. So F him. He's out, right? So now he's out, but Netflix gave him all this money to put on this fight on December 16th or something like that. Maybe, I think 19th, December 19th. So I think that's when the fight is. So just so I can get the day right. But Netflix gave them all this money, so they're like, well, we have to have a fight. Like, the fight needs to keep going on. There's a whole undercard built already. Like, there's people that are ready to fight on this card. Anderson Silva's coming back to box Chris Weidman beat him in MMA back in the day. Like, when Anderson Silva was on his, like, crazy run and he was beating everyone. Chris Weidman was this American dude wrestler who showed up and it was like, no one took him serious. No one thought he would be able to beat him, and he knocked out Anderson Silva, and everyone, like, was like, what just happened? That was, like, one of the biggest upsets in MMA history. But they're supposed to fight again, and the second time they fought in MMA, he broke his leg. Anderson Silva broke his leg. That's when he like clicked and his leg broke. So, like, this is a big fight for, like, MMA fans, but it's in boxing, right? But the whole undercard is built, so there's something, like, they have to have something going on. So now they're scrambling, or they were the last, like, 2 weeks. The news has been they're scrambling, trying to find someone to replace Tank, right? So they finally they're trying to, like, ask people. They asked Francis Ngannou to fight him, and Francis turned it down and was like,
Francis would kill him.
Yeah, but so that's the thing. That's what's crazy. Okay, so that's what we're getting to. Francis would kill him, and I think it would kill him.
I don't know, but I'm saying that because I feel like Francis is not gonna be like, I'm gonna hold back for this.
But I don't know. Francis is a nice guy at the end of the day, but when he's in psycho mode, he's in psycho mode. He's a killer. But I don't know. It seems like he might have lost that. That's what I'm saying.
And they said he was. I think I seen a clip of Francis talking about Jake. Jake was playing in his face or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's like
they were talking.
Francis would kill him.
So they were having, like, back and forth on Twitter because, like, Jake Paul was like, "You're an idiot for turning this down," and Francis is like, "It's not what I want to do right now with my career." Blah blah blah. And Jake Paul's like, "Yeah, you're dumb. You fumbled the bag. Blah blah. All this stuff. Like, you could have had so much money to fight me. If you say you could beat me, blah blah blah, then why don't you take the fight?" A bunch of different stuff, right? So I'm like, all right, that's pretty cool.
He almost beat Tyson.
Yeah, Tyson Fury. Yeah.
Tyson Fury, bro.
I know.
He almost beat Tyson Fury. There is no way Jake. Oh my god! And then that's what I'm saying with the.
So then we're getting here. We're getting there. So then, okay, it's pretty crazy that Jake Paul is, like, trying to fight Francis Ngannou, because that's wild. Okay, like, why are you trying to fight Francis? He's not a real boxer, but he's a monster. Like, you're not gonna fight this guy. Like, that's crazy, dude. So people were kind of giving him props for, like, putting that up, but then also people were, like, saying Francis fumbled the bag. There's been all this back and forth and stuff. But now they're like, okay, well, then who is he going to fight? People are throwing out names of who he can fight, One name that kept coming up was Anthony Joshua. And apparently he was supposed to fight Anthony Joshua before Tank, but he didn't want to do it. Anthony Joshua wanted to fight, like, because now if you don't, let me just a little background on Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua is a real top 5 heavyweight contender for boxing, like one of the best boxers. He was a heavyweight champion at one point in boxing when he lost to Andy Ruiz, that out of nowhere, that one fat Mexican dude. That was a crazy fight where people were like, what just happened? Because Anthony Joshua is built like Adonis. Like, he's the statuesque of, like, what Ultimate Warrior man should be, right?
That's why this is so crazy to me, bro.
He's good at boxing.
That's why
he's good. He's great at boxing.
That's why this is crazy to me.
The biggest fight that they're building up Anthony Joshua for is Joshua versus Tyson Fury. That's, like, the ultimate fight, because these are two heavyweight champions that have been, like, the top of their game for the last, like, 10 years. Like, that's the ultimate fight, but they haven't fought each other yet.
Adrian Blest, DriVinchi. Let me just say this, bro. I'm just realizing right now, because I don't watch a lot of boxing, but I know a little bit. I seen Francis Ngannou almost beat Tyson Fury, which was the heavyweight guy. I seen the dude that just lost his title beat
Alexander Usyk,
beat Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
Tyson Fury beat the brakes off of our guy. The bomb. What's his name?
Oh, Deontay Wilder.
Yeah. Deontay Wilder is a beast. Anthony Joshua is in the same league as these guys. And you're telling me, bro, if Anthony Joshua doesn't knock this guy out, I'm never watching boxing again. I promise you. I'm saying that right now. If Anthony Joshua doesn't knock Jake Paul out, I am never, ever watching boxing again. And I'm sorry to DAZN or whoever else, that Alice Sheik, that don't have nothing to do with Jake. It's just what it is. I'll be pissed off if Anthony Joshua is just like, if Anthony Joshua is just like, oh yeah, man, he doesn't have no respect. Like, I get it, get a bag. Get the bag for the fight. But, like, don't get the bag for the fall, bro. I don't see. There's no world that Jake Paul beats Anthony Joshua, who's in the same realm as Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury,
Alexander Usyk.
Francis Ngannou, and then who is the other guy?
Alexander Usyk.
There's
is
no
the champion.
freaking way, bro.
Alexander Usyk is the best one out
I
of all of them.
legit will never, ever watch boxing again. And I'm gonna watch this fight. And I swear to God, if this dude doesn't knock him out, and I'm not saying Jake is great. Drew, I'm not gonna lie, Jake has gotten way better at boxing, but there's no way. Anthony Joshua should knock this fool out.
So that's what's funny, and that's exactly why we're talking about it on the podcast, because that reaction that you just gave for this fight is what's happening all across the globe right now, because people hate that people who love boxing are feeling so disrespected by this move and by Jake Paul in general. And then
I'm a casual fan.
People who are casuals.
I'm a casual.
Like, yeah, they're like, this is a big, this is a big fight for. It's a big one, dude. This is a big one. Everyone's gonna watch it. It doesn't matter who it is. Yeah. Everyone's gonna watch it.
Which is great for Jake, and, you know, and even Anthony Joshua. That's what I'm saying. Even Anthony Joshua, bro, this is great. Everybody's looking to you to knock this kid out. So you're gonna make money regardless.
And he might he's not a big name in America, but he's Anthony Joshua across Europe is like the biggest name, right? So for him to come over here, not a lot of Americans know him,
bro,
but he's gonna build a name by being the guy who knocks out Jake Paul.
Like I said, I'm a casual. I'm a casual fan. I've seen boxing fights, and I don't know too technical or anything like that. But let me just paint you guys a picture. Logan Paul is bigger than Jake Paul. Logan Paul was in a ring with Floyd Mayweather. And Floyd Mayweather is so good that he lasted, like, you could see. I don't know fighting that much, but you could see Floyd Mayweather when they were fighting Logan. And you know Floyd Mayweather's about his money. He made that fight go all the way.
Yeah.
You could see that he was not like
trying to finish.
Like they literally felt like LeBron had his, jeans on playing a kid in high school.
Like sparring.
You know what I'm saying? And that Logan is bigger than Jake. Yeah. So if Logan is bigger and he was right there with Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is tiny.
Yeah.
Anthony Joshua has to be like 6'5", 6'4".
Let me see how big.
6'5", 6'4".
I think he's last time he fought, he weighed at 255.
Jake is maybe 6'1". I think he's probably 6 feet. There's no way that this guy doesn't knock him out, bro. There's no way, dude.
Anthony Joshua is 6'6". 245 pounds.
Bro, literally, I swear. Unless it's and this is where Dre comes in, because
people also search Jake Paul.
Dre is a more analytical guy.
Jake Paul 6'1".
Is Anthony Joshua on a decline?
So here's the thing about Anthony Joshua. That's why I'm so going on my little rant about it. So Anthony Joshua is he technically is like one of the best heavyweight boxers, and I think a lot of people see him as champion, but he also gets a lot of flack. I think, honestly, I was thinking about it today. I think it's because he's black and he's in Europe, but I don't know. I just feel like he gets a lot of like flack.
Where's he from?
From London.
Oh, okay.
But I just feel like people love like him, but they don't give him as much respect, and like they always kind of, I don't know. It's weird. Maybe it's because of the Andy Ruiz thing when he got knocked out by Andy Ruiz. Like, that was weird. He also lost to Alexander Usyk twice, right? But that's pretty much it. I don't think he's really lost to anybody else. Like, I don't know his record, but he's only really lost to, like, the best of the best guys. Mm-hmm. So, yes, in a sense, like, there was a moment where he lost Alexander Usyk twice, and then people were like, oh, he's never going to be champion again. Like, he's, like, fallen off. But then he fucking demolish Francis Ngannou.
Yeah. He knocked him out.
Bad.
Yeah.
Like showed
knocked him out, right?
Yeah, like knocked him down twice and then knocked him out the third time. Like bad, like stanky leg bad, And so yeah, that shit was crazy, bro. And so like Anthony Joshua is good, dude. Not only is he strong and big, but he's good at boxing. So like if he's up there with the champions, but he's right there. He's like top 3. He's just not like he's not good enough to beat Alexander Usyk, but he's still better than every other heavyweight.
Okay, so let me just say this,
it's
guys.
Crazy.
I need to say this. The reason why, excuse me, the reason why Anthony Joshua needs to knock this fool out is because if he goes longer than whatever, dude, Jake's gonna be like, oh yeah, I could fight Alexander whatever.
Yeah.
What is his name?
Alexander Usyk.
Alexander Usyk. I could fight.
Alexander Usyk.
I could fight Tyson Fury. Yeah. I could fight. Like he's gonna think he's the best boxer in the world. Which obviously, if you're doing a sport, yes, you should feel that way. But it's levels to this, and like he's gonna feel like he's gonna be. Dude, you already know Jake Paul. Like everybody knows Logan Paul. You know the Paul brothers. They already feel this way. But if you give them
even a little bit,
they're gonna take a lot more. So like obviously if Anthony Joshua wins by decision, oh my god,
no, I
please
can't win by decision.
Oh my god, dude.
And that's what
oh my
so that's
god.
what before Avery got here, I was watching
That's gonna piss me off.
My guy Ale Oladipo and Ariel Helwani, they were talking about the fight, and he was the people because Ole Oladipo's in. Ade Oladipo, he's in London, so he knows the talk, what's going on over there, and everyone's saying, like the British. So what I didn't know, and what I don't think a lot of people over here in America know, that in London and in the UK they talk about boxing, how we talk about like basketball, football, and baseball. Over here, you know how like the radio always talks about it. They always talk about the sports. Like that's what they do for boxing over there. That's how big boxing is over there. So. They're saying that this is going to mess up his legacy. They're saying all this stuff about...
Even like, just getting in the ring with him.
Just getting in the ring with him is already messing up his legacy. But if he doesn't destroy him, then it's really bad look on him. And the thing is, he's had missteps before. Like, if it was like Tyson Fury...
Just real quick, before you keep... Hold that thought.
Go, yeah.
Just real quick. Okay, so I just looked up Jake Paul. Yeah, he's 1,500. So...
He's a minus 1,500?
Yeah, the world thinks he's going to win, which that should definitely be, and I pray that it stays there. Because I was about to be like, I was about to put the house on this nigga, bro.
But I'm also like, maybe you put $5 on Jake and win a quick 50.
Man, dude, I can't see a world where he lives. Just like Islam?
Yeah.
Just like Islam and Jack. I could not see a world where
Islam loses.
Yeah, I can't, know, it's like, it's not seeing the future, but it's just, kind of seeing a glimpse of it. Like, it's like, I did in my brain when we talk about.
No, you're doing Doctor Strange. You're looking into all the possibilities, and you're like, no, I looked at 737 million possibilities, and there's not one possibility where you win this fight.
Yeah, literally, like I'm like, dang, I can't see the Jack guy winning at all. Now, Whaley, I was way off. I thought she was gonna beat her, but that girl.
But once I saw them standing next to each other, I was like, oh.
Yeah. But definitely, I was like, the only one I was confident was like, yo, Islam is gonna destroy, and then he did. Yeah. It definitely took him all 5 rounds, but dude, I was like, yeah, this thing's gonna. But just I feel like that should be the same way for Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua, Anthony Joshua, you don't know me. I pray that you see this. It crosses your timeline on YouTube, TikTok, whatever.
He's online.
Anthony Joshua, knock this fool out right away. 1 hit, please. I don't think personally, I don't think Jake Paul or Logan Paul, and I'm not a fighter. Sorry, guys. I'm not. I'm a observer of the sport, and I've seen a lot of UFC fights, and I've seen these guys with iron steel chins, and I've heard their upbringing. You know what I'm saying? These guys had to literally kill themselves to be in the sport, and then you got a guy who's a showman. And a great promoter guy that grew up on Disney, that grew up on YouTube, and it's love. And you know what I mean? And I get it. I understand it, bro. Get your money. I'm not hating on that. But when it comes to this real life sport thing, Anthony Joshua, test this nigga's chin. No one's tested his chin yet.
Yeah. I think what's gonna happen, and ultimately Anthony Joshua has the chance to do the funniest thing. You know what I mean? So like. This is what he does, dude, and this is how I the perfect way to do it in the picture. So Anthony Joshua, the one thing about him, if you watched it, I've been watching him for a long time. Mm-hmm. He's very calm, cool, collected. Don't talk much. Don't say too much. He'll say what he needs to, but he's not like out there. He's not one of those showy guys. He always has his headphones in. walk up to the ring with your headphones in, so nonchalant. Walk in there, walk up. As soon as Jake Paul starts, you just walk up and boom, boom, just a straight, just a 1-2, boom. Jake Paul dead. Put your headphones back in, walk out the ring, crazy. And just be like, done.
Bro,
and that's the quickest 30 million you made.
Yeah.
It will be the greatest thing ever. The biggest meme. Yeah. Everyone will love you.
Everybody will love you. Yeah,
it's the ultimate chance. So you have the chance, Anthony Joshua, to do something amazing where you do that. You walk in, you knock him out in one punch, you walk out like nothing happened, and you're like, all right, where's my check at? I'm about to go. Now what do I do?
That's a fact, you know what I mean? Bro.
If he could do that,
that would be the most perfect viral moment for you as a boxer, because the boxing world will love you, the internet world will love you. Like
everyone. Will love you.
And you probably don't even want the fame, but the fame. I'm sorry to tell you, everybody hates the fame. The fame would bring you more opportunities.
He's used to it. He's already used to it.
You're there. So man, do that, and I would make me hella happy. I'll be high.
So that's.
I'll be so high.
Here's the thing. Anything less than that is might not look too good for you, Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's what's crazy.
And the crazy thing is,
that's the risk you're putting.
Anthony Joshua. Let me talk to you again, bro. You are going to be a meme if you lose. It doesn't even matter if it's close or, like I'm saying, like that's what I'm saying. If this whole boxing thing is real, when they're talking about rigged, and you take a fall, and that's like a real thing, bro.
Or you don't go as hard as you should.
Your career is over. You might as well be a streamer.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And he can't. He won't talk on camera like that.
Yeah. So, anyways, man, Anthony Joshua, round 1, freaking 10 seconds. It better be that.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's the thing is like that's what Ole Oladipo was saying and stuff. He's like, dude, if he doesn't knock him out in the first round, second round, like anything after that, it's not good for him. Yeah. And so that's where I think people are. That's where this gets interesting. Is he gonna come in and do what he does? Or is it gonna be a tougher fight than he thought? Is he gonna take it serious? It's on a short notice.
I see it.
Who knows?
He's not like Floyd. So when I see Floyd and Logan, at the time I didn't understand, but now being mature in the combat sport and knowing who Floyd is, like you understand why he didn't just knock Logan out. He's like, oh man, we need to, you know what I mean? Yeah. If it was one punch done, because Floyd is a showman. Anthony Joshua is not a showman like that.
But if Floyd was a real showman, he would have like played around with them, knocked him down once, then done something, knocked him down again. But nah, Floyd was just not that good. But whatever, it is what it is. All I know is that it's gonna be exciting. People are gonna be hyped on it. It's right before Christmas. I know everyone's gonna be watching it. It's on Netflix, so it's free.
When is it?
It's December 19th.
Oh, 19th. Okay.
And Anthony Joshua, his plan after his last fight, he was going to go fight. Because I think his last fight he lost to Alexander Usyk for the championship. So then I think he was gonna fight. He was gonna go to Africa and fight just like a top 100 person. And just like get some ring rust off and fight again, and then try to step back up to like probably do the Tyson Fury Anthony Joshua fight, which is going to be the biggest fight.
If he loses,
that fight might be gone.
Does he drop like 100, whatever you just said? Top.
He doesn't drop, but his legacy, his respect, his like people thinking he can actually be champion, that goes away for sure.
Dude, imagine.
So we'll see.
Honestly, there's no. I can. There's what did Australia say? There's one possibility.
Yeah, there's literally one possibility.
Yeah, there's one possibility.
There's one chance. Like, he has to be Iron Man.
Any other like possibility? I just see Joshua.
Yeah,
like
Anthony Joshua. If he can be Tony Stark, maybe he needs to train with Robert Downey Jr.
Okay.
And be Doctor Doom. Bring a little bit of Doctor Doom out there too, dude. But yes, that's all I'm saying is that regardless, it's going to be a big fight. It's going to be huge. It's going to be fun, and it's going to be exciting, and a lot of people are going to be interested in it. And a lot of people are going to be watching it, and a lot of people are going to be talking about it, and it's going to be the talk of the internet. And I'm sure the show itself, the production, the promotion, everything leading up to it is going to be great too. And you're going to see how Anthony Joshua is. Wait till these press conferences come out, and you see Anthony Joshua with a headphone and like a sweatshirt, and he does not care about these fucking press conferences. He doesn't care about anything. They ask him questions, and he answers, but he doesn't like... He's not exciting. He doesn't try to be exciting. He doesn't care about that stuff. But then he'll go into the ring and knock out Francis Ngannou, right? So he's the shit. It's just, it's gonna be an interesting one. We'll see how it goes. But it just got announced today. That's the big news. So that's why I was like, we got to talk about it.
What happens when Jake loses? Like, does everybody say?
That's what they were saying. Like, is it over for Jake after this? Like, is it done? Is the experiment over? Like, is it done? Or does he go back down and try to train until be like, okay, I overstepped, but like. maybe now he humbles himself a little bit and he starts taking on some like more fighters at his level and actually tries to become a champion.
What I will say, man, Jake, dude, you are a brilliant,
dude. I mean, he's got us talking about it on the podcast. He's got everyone talking about my whole timeline. Everyone's talking about it, dude. All the videos that I watch, and these are MMA people that are talking about UFC or talking about boxing. You know,
man, he knows how to. That's one thing I commend like a lot of these guys for. Like even if I don't like what they do, you know what I mean? Like it's some rappers that do the same thing where it's like. They got the internet. They know how to like grasp the internet.
You know, Trump or Jake Paul is very much like Trump, like in that sense where it's like no matter what he does, no matter what he says, like it's like he just knows the stuff that's gonna like get to everyone and make everyone pay attention. And no matter what it is, like you pay attention, dude. You pay attention, even if you want to hate him, even if you don't want to talk about it. Like it's like you got to talk about it, and like people do. So we'll see what happens, but that's like the big thing that's coming up. There's also this weekend. There's UFC. I think Dan Hooker's fighting Armin Sarukian, and I think there's another big. Oh, I think our boy Ian Gary is fighting Bilal Muhammad. I think that's this weekend. So that's gonna be a good one. That's like high stakes for like who's gonna fight next for the 155 belt, and then also for the 170 belt. So pretty cool, pretty fun stuff. But I gotta go watch Tron. I gotta go watch Stranger Things. I gotta watch The Chair Company.
Yeah,
I'm still trying to catch up on Dragon Ball Z. There's a lot to do, a lot to consume. So we will be with you guys next week like we always do. Thank you for 3 years of magic and fun and sticking with us.
3 years.
For those who stuck with us all 3 years.
3 years. This was a solid episode. This is a solid 3-year episode, man.
Yeah. And for everyone who's been around for 3 years, thank you. Those who are new, thank you. We put a lot of work into this, and it's fun and it's exciting and it's rewarding. So thank you for liking it and joining it and watching it and just effing with us, you know.
Anthony Joshua, if you're watching, you know what to do.
Yeah.
You know what to do, brother.
I might put like 5 on Jake Paul. He might pull some stupid shit off.
Dude, is Anthony Joshua from the streets
of London?
Like, is he a hood dude though? That's what I'm saying.
How hood dudes are London dudes?
Like, is he care about his respect? That's what I'm saying.
Nah. I mean, he's not like that. Because
if you're not,
he's not.
That's what I'm saying. Basically, what just happened.
You gotta watch interviews with him.
Basically, what just happened. If you think about it, Francis Ngannou said no, which in my brain, I'm like, Francis he's from the trenches, so he's like, I'm not about to fight this fool. Like, this is a fool, and if I do fight, I want to kill him.
Yeah.
So like, that's what I think. So like, is Anthony Joshua like? Yeah, I'll fight him. And then like, I'll take a fall.
He's not dumb. I think he's more like he's calm, cool, collected. He's probably just more like, this is gonna be the easiest thing I've ever done in my life. Whatever. Fuck it. Like, man, I'll go make $30 million and become a household name to fight Jake Paul, which is smart. And Francis Ngannou probably should have taken the fight, but he didn't. And whatever. Who cares? I don't care. Either way, it's dumb. But I'm gonna watch it regardless. So. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching us.
Yeah.
And I hope you guys watch us the next week, too, because we'll have more stuff to talk about next week. Until then, though.
Oh, no.
Enjoy the rain.
One more. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, you're good. We got another week.
Yeah, we got another week.
Yeah.
But until then, guys.
Next week, pull up.
Drive safe in the
you'll
rain.
see what we want to talk about.
We got a cliffhanger. We're leaving it on a cliffhanger, all right? But we love you guys. Till then, shout out to your family. Peace.
Teddy fish, he got it on cause he fresh. That's that teddy fish, I got it on cause I'm fresh. Okay. That's that teddy fish, we got it on. Okay. Fresh. Okay. That's that teddy fish. Okay, I woke up in the morning feeling like $1 million pesos.